Hello, it's me, Terry Lynn. Some family members, including the mother who bore me, and some friends of the family, had spoken to me and said, especially the mother who bore me, my mother. We had a meeting. She said to me, Terry Lynn, your dad loves you very much. Convert him and help your brother and sisters know the Bible. They did evil to you because out of all my children, you're the only one who really knows the truth of God and Jesus Christ and is truly born again. God and Jesus have showed me that in prayer. Help them, Terry Lynn. I got weary trying. And she said, and maybe you're going to convert me. And I said, well, I don't think you have too far to go, Mom. I think the devil attacked the family. Many of my dad's friends came to see me and encouraged me. And we prayed together, some of us. And a lot of things got cleared up, and I revealed that I love God and Jesus, and I had a major conversion, and yes, I have been persecuted, insulted, separated from people that like to party and things like that in my family, and not accepted to, invited to like parties because I'm holy. But it doesn't bother me. I was excluded after I prayed and a miracle happened. My brother and sisters didn't want me really too much. Well, not my younger sister, but some of them, they didn't want me in the family swimming pool business because I was holy and I wouldn't rob the cash register from my dad. My brothers and sisters were like robbing my dad's cash register or credit cards and taking advantage of him, and I wouldn't. But my dad, he would knock on my door or call me and say, I'm coming by, and he would walk in my house and say, I'm picking you up tomorrow. We're going to buy you new curtains and blinds. And I'd say, oh, no, Dad, I don't want that. Oh, I'm picking you up. You need them. Or he'd say, I'm picking you up tomorrow and I'm taking you for a new suit. And, he'd buy me like a really expensive suit, girl suit. It's like that. Or he would just put extra money in my paycheck for me. If I worked 20 hours, he'd give me a bonus on top of it. My brothers and sisters would see that, but I wouldn't ask him for nothing. I would suffer. He'd give it to me. I'd ask him for very little. And I worked hard. And in my mind, I didn't boast about it, but I knew that if I worked for another company, I would get benefits and a pension and bonuses that was more profitable for me and my family than working for my dad full time. And then I would punch a time clock and clean toilets, run a register, and do some checks for him, some paperwork. I wouldn't boast about it. But I saw as I became holier and holier with my conversion with Jesus, my brothers and sisters excluded me from a lot, and sometimes made fun of me. My dad told my one friend from the military who took me to dinner, I'm glad you got Terry Lynn out of the house. All she does is work and go home and pray. But he understood that. He knew the world was evil, and he had a Catholic Pentecostal family, so he understood avoiding sin. But Jesus explains in the Bible, those who want to live holy will be persecuted. And he does say people will want to exclude them, exclude you from being involved with things because you live for God and Jesus. That's okay, though. I'd rather be alone than with bad company. And I must be honest, God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit are my best friends. I've had many great experiences with them, and my love for them is great. So I wouldn't give it up, but I have suffered and I have been tested. I could see God saying to the devil, test my servant Terry Lynn, test my daughter Terry Lynn, see if she'll take that money over serving me. And I didn't. There were people that wanted me to leave my faith in God and would say, I'll give you all this money, or if you be my wife and stop thinking about ministry or God and Jesus' work, you will never need for nothing. And I would tell them no. And some of them would even set plots and traps to try to hurt me or ensnare me, like how dare her turn me down. Many well-to-do men have wanted me for their wife because I could be trusted and a great wife. But there was times, I broke my ankle after a miracle. A lot of bad things happened to me. I went from, a lot of money and prospering and living a glamorous life to poverty, a broken ankle, liars, people laughing at me, shame, ridicule, horrible things happening. I couldn't understand why, but there were times I would say, is God letting Satan test me for my love for God? And then I would feel a relief. My former boss said to me, you remind me of Job with his afflictions. I said, is it Job or is it disobedient people that didn't listen when I told them to do things and they caused me bad situations? Now God, maybe he's allowing things, but he will pull me through it. Then I met prophetesses who told me that I would get through it. In other words, and I would be very well to do one day. And the pastor was told I was like Joseph in the Bible, and I believe that. And I rejoice my name's written in heaven. And I don't mind being excluded or people making fun of me. I know that I'm sharing in the truth of Jesus Christ and some of his sufferings, and I know that I will be in heaven one day. And you shouldn't be afraid to do that either. Those that are the Lord's will accept you and understand. I have girlfriends that they don't exclude me. We stuck together. They got persecuted in their families. Oh, people. And I know that I am blessed with godly wisdom, and I know I have the intelligence, like Joseph in the Bible, to rule things for Pharaoh, or even be under leadership in the United States of America to lead here. And even to help Muslims. Joseph helped run non-believing Christians, pagans, people who didn't believe God existed. He ruled, and they later believed. God bless you. Remember the prize, heaven and judgment day, and not burning in hell, and a new world where no more sickness or pain or sorrow will be there. Remember Jesus and what he suffered. He paid the price. Let's not shame him, and let's live right. Okay? God bless you. God love you.